deal with airplane peanuts.
The village of Yellow Springs, Ohio has officially approved Dave Chappelle's plans to turn what used to be a firehouse into his own state-of-the-art comedy club.
Oh, is there gonna be a pole to the stage?
I don't know.
When asked about the reasoning behind opening his own club in Yellow Springs, Chappelle said, quote, "A lot of local talent wants to climb the ladder, and there are people who are trying to make it but can't because of a lack of places to perform. I'm trying to make a way for our local talents to be showcased, as well as my friends' talents." He then went on to mention the potential for some of the biggest names in comedy to come visit his new place, saying, quote, "If we build this thing, the greats will come." And this wouldn't be the first time Dave Chappelle's convinced a bunch of big-time comedians to come up and perform with him in Ohio. Back in 2020, Dave put on a series of shows in Yellow Springs during the pandemic called Chappelle's Summer Camp, which at the time were some of the only live stand-up shows happening anywhere on Earth.
I did the Camp Chappelle thing this past weekend out in Yellow Springs, Ohio. And I had an amazing time. Got out there Wednesday, brought the whole family, got tested before I got on the plane, got tested afterward, went out Wednesday. I wasn't even supposed to be on the show, jumped on that show. I just had a great time. It was such an amazing mix of just comedians, rappers, poets, musicians, the whole thing, and I just felt like everybody was sort of pushing each other. Just had a great time, and I really want to thank Dave. He was so ridiculously generous to myself, my family, everybody involved, and it was so much fun to be doing stand-up, getting laughs, and there was like no phones. Everybody's phone was locked, and it was a level of freedom in stand-up that I have not felt since white female comedians have started complaining.
Much like Joe Rogan, Dave Chappelle's someone who cares deeply about the craft of stand-up and is willing to use his own personal resources to directly improve the comedy landscape forever. Whether that means flying comics in and testing crowds during COVID, or in this case, opening his very own 120-seat room.
Yeah, having him come out and checking this out, and then he's like, dude, now I'm inspired. So whatever he's going to do in Yellow Springs is going to be very interesting, because I think he's doing 120 seats.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think he's doing the size of Little Boy.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Imagine that. Like, you can go see Dave Chappelle at any given night.
Like in his backyard.
What a great idea, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's Dave Chappelle. He could do that anywhere. Like,
Well,
why not? Why not, like, build your own club and have the people come to you? Because,
Right.
of course, they're going to come to see Dave Chappelle.
It'll be a vacation destination,
Fuck
like
yeah.
your club is.
Fuck
People were
yeah.
from all over the world last night at Kill Tony.
One of the main reasons that the village of Yellow Springs, Ohio was so quick to embrace Dave Chappelle is that he's always willing to put his money where his mouth is, like showing up to their village council meetings and actually speaking on his own behalf, especially the meetings that centered around the continuation of his summer camp shows and the opening of this club.
Hi, I'm Dave Chappelle. I just want to say, I don't know why the village council would be afraid of litigation from a $24 million a year company while they X out a $65 million a year company. I cannot believe you would make me audition for you. You look like clowns. I am not bluffing. I will take it all off the table. That's all. Thank you.
All right.
One of the coolest parts about Dave Chappelle's Firehouse remodel is that he's technically opening up a restaurant alongside of the comedy club. According to the plan submitted to the Yellow Springs Planning Commission, Chappelle is opening up a restaurant called Firehouse Eatery that will be open 7 days a week, and the attached comedy club called Live from Yellow Springs. With the club just being 120 seats and only open 4 nights a week, it's dope that there's also a restaurant attached that comedy enthusiasts can attend when there's no shows going on or demand for a ticket is too high.
But I don't know how many hotels they have in Yellow Springs. Probably
Build a hotel.
build a fucking hotel.
Yeah, dude, become the monopoly.
Then the neighbor's going to complain, this Dave Chappelle.
Kill the neighbors.
Kill the neighbors.
Who cares, Dave?
I like how you think immediately with the perfect answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that spot's going to be, it's going to be
Perfect
interesting to see if more comics start doing this, buying and opening clubs.
This entire idea and plan in general to open up your own club, make it state of the art, run it exactly how you want, give Ohio comedians more stage time, and showcase more comedy in general is another reason why Dave Chappelle is one of the bona fide greats. Using his personal influence to create something that benefits his entire art form instead of only seeking personal gains is pretty rare in the world of celebrity and entertainment, but it seems to be the norm for comedians. With two of the most powerful comics in the industry recently becoming club owners, there's no denying that the future of comedy is in great hands. And as a fan, that's gotta make you excited. Guest spots from last week: Your Mom's House had on Johnny Mitchell, Two Bears, One Cave was Tom Segura and Ryan Sickler. Ryan Sickler was also on the Harland Highway. Kill Tony this week was with Ian Fidance and Tony's mom. We Might Be Drunk had on Rosebud Baker. Nimish Patel was a guest on Chrissy Chaos. Tommy Pope and Chris O'Connor were on Are You Garbage? And Sugar Sean O'Malley was on Flagrant.
Payless shoes. I remember when I was younger, I went down to Argentina. I couldn't get laid to save my life, and by the last night, I was looking for a girl with like a small deformity that most people
like a shorter leg or something.
No, finger missing. So
that's good.
I would like look at girls' hands and see, because if it's a pinky, nobody's gonna notice. My dick will look at least this much bigger, but she knows that she has 9 fingers.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So did you find any 9 fingers?
No, but I found a girl that was fat, but she had one of those things that
that's what he was grabbing. He's like one of those
dick
like
things,
one of those giant,
and then they get hard. It's so much more fun. No, she just had one of those like Slims or whatever,
girders or whatever.
Yeah. So and when I took it off, I mean the seams were like tearing.
It's like open up one of those mattresses they ship you.
Yes, it was like Casper. Yeah. This goes with our friend. Yeah, it was an insane little situation.
Yeah.
Anyway,
This past weekend with Theo Vaughn was a solo episode. The Joe Rogan Experience had on Stephen Wright. Whiskey Ginger talked with Jay Farrow. Chris Gethard was on The Honeydew. Mike Vecchione was on Stavi's World. Mark Maron was on The Blocks Podcast. And Cypher Sounds was on You Know What Dude.
Before the pandemic, the city was thriving. Gentrification fucked it up as far as the flavor.
What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Gentrification fucked up the flavor a little bit.
Yeah, but I like that.
No. You like the safety.
I like gays.
I love gays.
I love gays.
No, but
I say we unleash gays all over the world. Throw gays in Buffalo. Make Buffalo fun.
Absolutely.
Throw gays in Cleveland.
You remember when?
Throw gays in Chicago. We'll clean it up.
Every fast food joint you see
thought you were
on
gonna say
14th
something
Street. No.
Look at this. Settle down with it.
As far as brand new stand-up specials, they're either out right now or coming out soon. Chris Porter, There's No Money in Babies is on YouTube. Lewis Black, Tragically I Need You is also out on YouTube, as well as Neemish Patel, Lucky Lefty.
It's 24 karat gold. I'm one of the most Indian nut possible. It's also a Bluetooth speaker. Anyone want to connect? I'm kidding. It's obviously not a Bluetooth speaker. It's made out of silicone. The same thing breast implants are made out of? That's right. I got a titty in my balls.
Also, there's been a ton of comedians announcing new tour dates on their Instagrams recently, including Mark Norman, Tony Hinchcliffe, Sam Morril, Rosebud Baker, and even Daniel Tosh, who just announced a new tour of the Southern States called the Sweet Tea Tour. Instagram is usually a pretty good place to keep up with comedians' tour dates and schedule changes. It's also a good place to follow Joke World if you're a fan of funny podcast clips. Also, speaking of our Instagram, if you've DM'd us looking for free Joke World stickers and have not received any yet, please fill out the form titled Free Stickers that's located in our account's bio. Turns out way too many people wanted their free Joke World stickers and were DMing us, and it was just getting flooded and we couldn't stay organized. And I wanted to make sure that every single person who wants a free sticker from us gets one. So now there's a form to fill out. It's in the link in our bio. That's it. Thanks for watching.
At Joke World. That's it. At Joke World.
And the world is WRLD.